Hansi Flick has been appointed as Barcelona's head coach, which means only one thing: the Catalan club's transfer summer will be fun, that's for sure. One of the reasons for Xavi's dismissal was his disagreement with the board over the sale of important players and plans regarding bringing in new names. The German manager eventually convinced Laporta, Deco, and other Barcelona directors with his own vision on the matter. So this summer, we will see a reconstruction of Barca's project to compete with Real Madrid with Kylian Mbappe. Hansi Flick's arrival will most likely mean new summer targets and new transferable players. Get ready for big changes, right, local journalists? Well, we are about to tell you what top transfers Barcelona will be focusing on. Here we go!
Here we go!
Joshua Kimmich is the prime priority for Hansi Flick. He is the #1 target for Barca this summer. You see, the coach is well aware of the guy's capabilities since they've been working together at Bayern Munich and Germany, and therefore he certainly knows how to make the full use of strengths his former player possesses. Kimmich has been a target for Blaugranas for quite a while. Last summer, Xavi was exploring the possibility of a transfer by contacting the German and presenting him with a project. However, the deal had to be postponed, as Barca found itself in financial problems so bad, the only signing the Catalans managed to pay for was the €3.4 million signing of Oriol Romeu. As of this moment, chances of recruiting Kimmich are much higher. He hasn't yet penned a new deal with Bayern, which expires next summer. In other words, if no agreement is reached, Munich will be forced to bargain with the Spanish side. Flick, Deco, and Laporta are confident of being able to negotiate a transfer fee of less than €40 million. A direct sign that Barca intends to get the deal done with Kimmich will be the sale of Frankie to, let's say, Manchester United, since Flick sees them as very similar performers. The probability of the set outcome is actually high due to De Jong's large salary. There is one more Barcelona transfer target who is currently representing Bayern. We are talking about their winger Leroy Sané. His contract also expires in the summer of 2026, and here the situation is more or less identical to Kimmich's, either a new deal or a departure. The Catalan sporting department sees the bowstring of attacking wings, which lack enough depth, is one of the most important goals for the off-season. Ferran Torres could leave, as well as Ansu Fati and even Vitor Roque. These sales could surely help in the acquisition of the German winger, whose arrival can be possible for €40 to €50 million. Signing Luis Diaz is Deco's dream. AS newspaper informs, this move is considered to be on the same level of significance as Kimmich's move. The Colombian has always been dreaming of playing for Barca. Barca links? He hasn't told me anything about Barcelona, but Luis Diaz is a Barca fan and his dream is to become a Barca player. If the chance arrives, he would have no problem to join Barcelona, the footballer's father shared in November 2023. Deco has detected a certain lack of character and winning instinct in the Barca squad that in recent years has fallen every time they suffer a blow. He has a plan to sign players with leadership who can help win titles. AS says, and Luis Diaz is exactly the type of player they need. The name that is being mentioned as a possible sale this summer is Rafinha. His value is €50 million, and this amount could help with the signing of Luis Diaz. Deco has been meeting with Luis Diaz's agents. If Liverpool give the green light, Barca would have to prepare for tough negotiations, just like it happened with Coutinho. If Rafinha leaves, it could open the door for a move. He is valued at €75 million. Athletic Bilbao's 21-year-old winger Nico Williams was Xavi's first choice to strengthen the left winger position. With Xavi now gone, Nico kept his place on Deco's shortlist with Flick, also highly valuing the performer's playmaking ability. If Blaugrana doesn't succeed in landing Diaz, they will go after the explosive Spanish winger. At the end of December, the guy penned a new contract with the Baskis that runs until the summer of 2027. But it had a prudently inserted €50 million release clause, an affordable amount for Blaugrana. Yet, Rafinha will most likely have to be sold anyway. Xavi Simons could be another potential transfer bomb which could blow up the world of football this summer. Playing for Barca's main roster has been a dream of the 21-year-old Dutchman since childhood, and now he has a great opportunity to make it happen. Barcelona are keen on a one-year loan deal, considering him a cheap option to boost a few positions in the midfield as well as on attacking flanks. According to some reliable PSG insiders, Xavi Simons has already informed the Red and Blues board of his desire to take up another one-year loan offer following his contract terms. FC Barcelona are pushing to sign Xavi Simons on a likely loan deal, informs their reliable Fabrizio Romano. It would be a great option in case Nico and Diaz's transfers don't work out. Dani Olmo remains to be another long-standing Barcelona transfer target. Well, their academy graduate would love to return, though his contract with RB Leipzig, which also has a release clause worth 75 million euros, is standing in the way. Xavi had personally requested the signing of Dani Olmo, but Deco believes that the player would also fit perfectly in Hansi Flick's style. Sport AS reports. Interestingly enough, not all Barca supporters approve of this particular arrival. "We don't want another Ferran Torres," they wrote on Twitter. In the meeting between Deco and Hansi Flick, the German expressed a strong interest in Bayer Leverkusen's midfielder Ezequiel Palacios, who is valued at 40 million euros. Journalist Joan Fontes has revealed a sensational insight. Palacios has impressed onlookers with his versatility in the midfield, which is coupled with his aggression and ability to operate in an intense pressing unit. The pundits say, hinting that his profile perfectly suits the newly minted Barca boss. Palacios is one of the leaders of Xabi Alonso's unbelievable Bayer Leverkusen squad, which would make his transfer difficult to complete. It would be much easier to come to an agreement with Thiago Alcantara, a former Barca performer whose contract with Liverpool has expired. Thiago Alcantara was one of the most important players for Hansi Flick during his time at Bayern. The Spanish reporters note, but a lot of time has passed since then, and the midfielder has since become an injury-prone asset. In total, he has missed 130 matches for Liverpool due to various injuries, including issues with his hip, thigh, hamstring, knee, and calf. In all honesty, this signing was a rather risky bet for the Spanish Giants, even though he was a free agent. However, the board of directors seems to see another benefit in this move. Barcelona have contacted Thiago Alcantara about becoming a player assistant to new head coach Hansi Flick. AS newspaper claims, well, that actually sounds like a good idea. Hansi Flick has approved the signing of Guido Rodriguez. Sport AS writes, and it's likely that the Argentine defensive midfielder will mark Flick's first successful signing as Barca's boss. The funny thing is that this one was agreed back in the days of Xavi. A free agent, low salary, experienced performer, 2022 World Cup champion with Argentina, who will perform his function in the squad, a rotation player in a problematic position. A perfect transfer no matter how you slice it. Hansi Flick wants two right and left backs. Sport AS reports. One of the main requests of the Blaugrana's new manager is to strengthen the defensive flanks. Thus, we can expect some unexpected moves from Barcelona. For Hansi Flick, David Raum would be an excellent addition to the Barca squad. The German player's transfer fee from RB Leipzig is set to be 30 million euros, Bild informs. Basically, Flick may refuse to permanently sign Cancelo, so there may be some surprises in this department because only Balde, Ford, Koundé, and Alex Valle will remain on the roster as options. Also, the new coach wants the club to improve its backup goalkeeper situation because Iñaki Peña failed to properly replace Ter Stegen. The 20-year-old German goalkeeper Mia Backhaus is considered a superb talent. His contract belongs to Werder, and this season he spent with the Dutch club Volendam. He was Eredivisie's best goalkeeper despite his club being relegated. His price on Transfermarkt amounts to 700,000 euros. Barca can certainly afford such signings. Alright folks, these were the insights on Hansi Flick's first transfers at the head of Barcelona so far. What do you think of him? Share share your own thoughts on transfers your favorite club should make. Leave a like if you found this video interesting and subscribe to our project. Check out these suggested videos and stay tuned for more content. Bye and see you in a bit!